Hello，大家好，我是月明，欢迎回来。前4课就要结束喽，我们先一起学习一下第4课剩下的部分。和前面所有的视频一样，重点部分我会用红线标记，不论是指导员的总结，还是释放过程中一些不能忽视的细节。那么这一小节看完，就是释放法关于情绪释放这个阶段的全部学习内容了。后面我会对整个4堂课的内容做一个大的总结。
Myself was just a simple decision to maybe it was about time to have a bank account. And I didn't know how that was going to happen, but I thought just let me let go of my feelings because I had made a lot of money, but I spent it as fast as I made it. And I worked on that goal. I probably forgot about it somewhere along the way because I got very busy. But I noticed about a year later when someone asked me, it suddenly occurred to me that I really had a nice bank account. 100% increase in what I had. That felt pretty good.
And I achieved a goal of being able to what I call retire. I had set a goal about getting out of having to work. And as I kept using the technique and goals, the goal sheets, it really started opening up. I have a notebook full of goal sheets, and I find them a wonderful way to focus on what I do want to go for and to keep getting rid of the inner blocks that are telling me I can't have it or I shouldn't have it or whatever. So I find the goals extremely powerful to move me up to a nice energy to get rid of whatever is going on that's stopping me.
Okay, so let's do some more releasing on goals now. Who would like to work next? Who has a goal that they would like to do some releasing on?
I do.
Okay, Greg.
It's, the goal is, I've written, it says, I allow myself to enjoy harmony with my family.
Okay. And how does it feel to you?
Right now it feels like something I have to work at getting.
Okay. I wonder if we could put the word easily again in that. And you might even want to put the word release. I allow myself to easily release.
Perhaps I could reword and say I could allow myself to easily release
and
enjoy harmony with my family.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, good. So read the goal out loud, Greg.
Okay. I allow myself to easily release and enjoy harmony with my family.
Okay. What's your first feeling about your goal?
I just feel kind of stopped. I'm not sure where to start with it.
Okay. Make a note of that. I'm not sure where to start. I feel kind of stopped. Where would you put that emotion or that feeling? Under which emotion?
I think where I'm at is, it's an I want. I think it would be a lust.
Okay.
But it's something I want to achieve.
Yes.
Not something I feel anxious about or negative about, but yet I don't really feel I have it. So it's something I want to have.
Okay. Well, just put the lust feeling down then.
Okay.
And allow yourself to feel that. That sense of I want it.
Okay, I can feel
Okay. Could you let it go?
Yes, I could let go of that.
Would you?
Yes, I would.
When?
Now.
Okay.
Yeah, it feels like it moved forward a little bit.
Good. Is there any more remaining of the lust there?
Oh, it always takes me more than once.
Okay.
There's a little bit of lust.
Okay. Okay, well,
it feels like it felt kind of like a stone rolling forward. It felt like it moved a little bit.
Good.
Which was good. It was a good feeling.
Yes, absolutely. But just allow yourself to feel the peace that's remaining.
Okay.
Could you let it go?
Yes, I can let that go.
Good. Would you?
Yes, I will.
When would you let it go?
Now.
Okay.
that moved up. I'm into an I can mode.
All right. Just check off the last column then.
So I'm really feeling more courageous about it now.
Okay.
Because I really feel like it's going to happen.
Good.
Yeah.
Just allow yourself now then to feel that courageous feeling.
That feels good.
Yeah, I know. Let some go though. Good.
Yeah.
Would you like some more go?
Yeah.
When?
Now.
Good. Is there any more of it remaining there, Greg? That courageous feeling?
Actually, I'm really feeling it. I feel more like just an acceptance that it's going to happen.
Okay.
I don't have to think about wanting it or, yes, I can do it. It's just a given. It will now happen.
Wonderful. So check off the courageousness. Let's do a release on the acceptance feeling. And you might want to even read...
so well.
You might even want to read your goal again, just to make sure.
Yeah, because that could potentially find a feeling that maybe I haven't uncovered.
Right. Just to see, and it may be still the acceptance feeling, but what we do is when we word a goal statement, it's worded in courageousness. And in fact, what that does is it helps to pull up the negative. We word it as a positive, and it helps to pull up the negative also. So you might find that happening. So you can use, that's why we ask you to read the goal statement. You can use that to help do that. But let's check. You might still have that acceptance feeling. But it's good to read it through.
I allow myself to easily release and enjoy harmony with my family.
What's the now feeling there?
I think I'm in acceptance with that. That's where I
Good.
feel I'm at.
Good.
Yeah.
So allow yourself to feel that.
Okay.
Could you let it go?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. I
Okay.
can let it go.
Can you feel any more remaining?
It's kind of hard to describe. It just feels like it just is. Which seems like a step higher.
Yeah. We'd put that more even in the piece.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just like being.
Yeah, it's like it just bees. You know,
Yeah.
not the right word.
Right.
It just is.
Right. So give yourself a check there. And let's turn over now to the action part of your goal. What would be an action that you could take to get your goal?
Well, I think it has to start with me.
Okay.
So I think I need to be, I guess more loving would be the best word.
Okay.
That's a pretty encompassing word.
Yes.
Rather than thinking about one item or two items, if I was just in general more loving about it, I think that would accomplish it in itself.
All right. And what you're now feeling about being more loving.
I'm at least in courageousness.
Okay.
So
Good.
let's start there.
Just allow yourself to feel that courageous feeling.
And I can feel that.
Okay. Could you allow it to release?
Yes.
Would you?
Yes. It's gone.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
What's the feeling there now?
I might have went right by acceptance, and it feels real good. It just feels like it just is.
Wonderful.
So that's a peaceful feeling.
Yeah. Okay, so you can give yourself a check there and the let go and feel good.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can carry on thinking of specific things too. It's a wonderful, that's a wonderful action just to be more loving. There might be specific things that you can do also in order to support your goal. And even just an inner action of releasing regularly on your goal is really going to support you in that.
Well, I think when I started the class, this wouldn't have been a goal. I think that since I started releasing, I could see that it was a real goal. And the releasing opened it up so I could make it a goal, which is a nice gain in itself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd write that one down in your gains book.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Good.
Good. So I'm just going to leave you to carry on working with it, Greg.
Okay.
Right.
Great.
Okay.
这边 Nikki 的引导，我有专门做一个将近1小时的超长循环版，大家可以去我的主页找一下，这里就先跳过了。
I think you can start to see that working on goals has the potential to really start to transform all parts of your life. Just think about all those things you've been striving for. Now you have a way to start putting yourself into action to start to achieve what you want. This method, the method you're learning now, is going to not only show you how to eliminate all that stress and tension and all those feelings that you've been carrying around, but you can now start using it to start having more of whatever it is you're wanting. And it should be in a very exciting few days before you view the next set of tapes or before you come back for next weekend, because you can start putting this into action. Now, we've been doing this with the tapes, and we've been doing it here live in the classroom, but you haven't had that much time yet to actually put it into action in your life. And that's what this week, or however long you take before you view the next tapes, is about, putting it into action. Practice, practice, practice. Apply, apply, apply. Release, release, release. The more you use this technique, the more you'll see benefits, no matter what. And you don't have to wait until something hits you across the face. A lot of us think we have to save it up. Practice on small things, traffic, little and petty annoyances that you may have just ordinarily just swept under the rug. If you use it on the small things, when big things do come up, you have the ability to just let it go very easily. So the whole point is to start to create a releasing momentum. Also, you'll see that as you start to practice the technique throughout the week, or until you view the next tape, you'll see you'll need to use the questions less and less. Again, the questions are just designed to start getting you in touch with the releasing process. But as you start to work with it, you'll see the releasing will happen more and more spontaneously. Now, everything we did in the first 4 tapes, or in the first part of this course, is designed to set a solid foundation for what we'll be doing when we come back on the next tape. The next 4 tapes will take whatever you've gotten so far from this technique and tremendously expand upon it. But give yourself the time to apply it before you go on to the next tapes. Just allow yourself to apply it in every part of your life. You've just seen a tiny bit so far of what you can get from this technique. Really, you're learning a new skill, something that will be with you for the rest of your life. So the more you apply yourself to it, the more you're going to see tremendous benefits. So I just want to let you know that you're all doing great, whether you realize it or not. Those of you here, I can see you, but I know also those of you at home, you're doing a lot better than you think. Remember also to keep validating your gains and look for them. You'll start to see them.
Utilizing the method, I realized that I didn't need those emotions to control my life or to attain the goals that I'd like to attain. And by becoming more aware of them, I was able to release them and actually attain the goals that I wanted to attain.
I'd say that once we started this technique yesterday, that I sort of felt foolish and angry because it was so simple. And you wonder why you didn't have an opportunity to do this before. And the big game for today is I realize that this one simple tool can be applied to any situation in life. And I'm looking forward to next weekend.
What you've been doing in Volume 1 is getting in touch with your now feeling and tracing that now feeling to the underlying emotions of apathy, grief, fear, lust, anger, pride, or courageousness, acceptance, and peace, and then letting it go. All the feelings culminate in these root emotions. And when you eliminate them, all the hundreds of feelings below them are also eliminated. Now, in order to get the most benefit from the program, allow yourself to use what you've learned so far for a few days before beginning Volume 2. This time is best used by practicing your releasing as much as you can. Put your releasing into action and do it constantly. Releasing is a natural process. Allow it to be easy. When you experience a gain, write it down so you become aware of your progress. As you practice this technique, you'll discover that it's not always necessary to ask yourself the questions. However, if you feel the need to use them, do so. Please feel free to review any Volume 1 tape before moving on to Volume 2. What you'll learn in Volume 2 is thousands of times more powerful than what you have learned so far. But you must take time to practice letting go of feelings before you move on to Volume 2. During this time, you may think of people who might be interested in this course or meet people who notice a positive difference in you. But rather than trying to explain the releasing technique to them, write their name and address on the referral sheets in the back of your workbook. We'll be happy to send them information. Notice your increasing joy as you practice your releasing. I'll see you in the next session.
欢迎大家来到 PPT 时间，这里讲一下情绪释放的总结。我先从入门到熟练需要的辅助工具开始讲起吧。首先是三问句，三问句的目的呢是让大家了解释放的过程是怎么一回事儿，一个引导你去体验这个过程的工具。那引导什么呢？是引导你的注意力放在对这个问句的感受上。如果我们把整个释放过程放几倍的速度来看，大致上可以这么说，比如你现在被别人说了一句很难听的话，你很生气，很想怼回去，那这是被什么情绪所驱动的呢？打开情绪表看一看，哦，这是属于愤怒的情绪，然后让自己意识到自己此刻正处在愤怒的情绪里，问自己，能放手让这个愤怒离开吗？能放手吗？感受一下，能就能，不能就不能，按照真实的内心感受回答。每个问句都是这样。那对于很多新手来说呢，其实很容易把这个变成一种机械式的回答，而忽略了对问句的感受。你们其实可以看到，在第一课学员们刚刚开始练习释放的时候，对指导员的回答还是比较慢的。这个细节我在第一课的视频里面讲过。那熟练了之后，就像指导员在后面的课程里说的，你并不是一定要通过三问句才能够做到释放，就像呼吸一样，它是很自然的，你不需要引导自己呼吸才能呼吸，对吧？然后第二个辅助工具呢是情绪表。我们常见的各种表层的情绪已经罗列得非常详细了。如果说还是模糊不清，一片空白，无法定位，直接从万念俱灰开始吧，从低到高，没有什么好纠结的。我之前说过，直接骑车比纠结先抬左脚还是先抬右脚更重要。然后还有一个特别容易混淆的情况，就是很多人他会把万念俱灰的平静当成了平静，或者说头脑一片空白，感受不到情绪了，把这种极度的压抑当成了平静。不好意思，只要你不是感到开心、愉快、幸福、喜悦等等正面的能量，那肯定就不是平静。从 AGF 开始吧，其实这个就是6步骤的第6步啊。还有一点呢，就是我们在第3课讲的一个曲线的上升过程，也放在情绪表这里一起讲了，就是说释放是让我们整体的能量频率不断上升的。你现在释放到 CAP 了，不代表你就已经站在顶端了。这个阶段的 CAP 只是这个阶段的 CAP。当你的整体能量频率站在一个很高的位置的时候，你会发现你以前的那个 CAP 对于现在的你来说，它其实只是一个 AGF 的频率而已。所以说这个正面和负面的情绪并不是一个固定的值，而是看在你整体的能量处在一个什么样的位置相对而言的。也就是说，不代表你站在高处就一定不会有负面情绪了，只要你还没有完全自由，完全脱离这个2元世界，你都会有正负两面的情绪同时存在，只是哪一面多哪一面少的问题。 然后第3个辅助工具呢，就是练习本。练习本有很重要的引导作用，一个呢是帮助你引出平时我们无意识的习惯性的压抑的内在感受，第2也是更重要的，就是避免心智复杂化。我们每一个练习结合课程内容都是在为后面一个练习做铺垫，在帮你正确的掌握对潜意识和内在感受的觉察。第4点呢，我专门把集中释放放在这里讲，是因为这是每个人都会经历的一个过程，就是我们会想要找一个安静不被打扰的时间来专门做释放练习，只不过呢，到最后就像3问句一样，你都是要放下的。尤其是我们在做集中释放的时候，有可能出现的一种情况呢，就是好像有一种心态在说，情绪感受你们准备好了啊，我要来释放你们了啊。要么就是那种，哎呀，我今天都没有挤出时间来专门做释放，我的目标就完成不了了，怎么办呀？这种呢，就不是那种放松的从容的状态，大家懂吧？总之呢，这种心态呢，稍微注意一下吧。那最后说一下，什么叫对释放很熟练？就是我不再需要特定的那种安静的不被打扰的环境里才能释放，我也不再需要问句的引导，我也不需要遇到什么大事才能够觉察到感受，我随时随地都能够做释放，就像呼吸一样自然而然的做了。更进一步就是，就像我们不需要注意到自己在呼吸，我们也在呼吸，这个就是真正意义上的24小时连续释放了。我今天先说这么多吧，剩下的内容我放到下一个视频再继续和大家总结。